Good morning from Fast Company. Here's our daily look into what's driving today's creative business leaders. Leadership teams are often disrupted by major changes, restructuring, acquisitions, layoffs, and executive turnover. These transitions typically lead to a messy adjustment period as teams scramble to regain stability and navigate new dynamics. This phase can feel chaotic and unproductive, but it doesn't have to drag on. Having coached leadership teams across diverse industries and navigated transitions in my own executive experience, I've seen firsthand that while messiness is inevitable, the time spent in this phase can be significantly shortened. By implementing these intentional strategies, teams can move through the turmoil and transform into a cohesive, high-performing unit, unlocking impact faster. Share vulnerable strengths and weaknesses. Trust typically builds over time, but you can accelerate the process by introducing vulnerability in a structured, impactful way. When I worked with a newly restructured leadership team at a utilities company, we used a simple but powerful exercise. Each team member shared their top strengths and the dark side of those strengths, how overusing them or applying them in the wrong context could create challenges. This practice helped teammates better understand one another, seeing both the assets and the potential pitfalls of what each person brings to the table. The honesty in the room was palpable. Team members reported feeling more connected, which laid the groundwork for stronger collaboration as the team moved through its transition. Establish clear operational norms. Leadership teams often stumble because they lack agreed-upon norms for decision-making and conflict navigation. Without these rules of engagement, small misunderstandings and unspoken misalignment can fester into larger issues. Consider a leadership team at an edtech company where meetings were painfully quiet, filled with passive updates and polite nodding. Through one-on-one interviews, the root cause emerged: conflict avoidance. Team members, especially those who didn't know each other well, were so focused on maintaining harmony that they avoided tough conversations. To address this, the team developed operating norms to encourage productive debate, such as explicitly inviting dissenting opinions and asking, not assuming, when clarity was needed. By reviewing these norms at the start of meetings and calling out unproductive behaviors when they emerged, the team transformed passive agreement into dynamic, solution-focused discussions. Clarify roles and identify key interdependencies. Traditional swim lanes are not sufficient in a new organizational structure. Leadership teams need clarity not just about individual responsibilities, but also about how these roles intersect. At a recently restructured energy company, the leadership team excelled in managing their individual functions, but collaboration was infrequent. Silos were forming and tensions between departments were beginning to bubble up. Through facilitated discussions, the team explored natural overlaps in their roles. This process not only eased emerging turf battles, but also uncovered new opportunities for shared success, like scaling a successful pilot program across multiple departments and harmonizing messaging across departments to provide a consistent consumer experience. By clarifying interdependencies, the team moved from fragmented efforts to unified progress, demonstrating collaboration as a critical driver of success through transitions. Design culture with intention. Without intentional effort, culture often develops in ways that don't support a team's vision. At a national trade organization where half the leadership team was highly tenured and the other half was brand new, the culture was nebulous, forming without clear design or direction. While some positive attributes had naturally emerged, less productive dynamics were also taking place. Without a shared understanding of the culture they wanted to create, the team risked staying in the transitional swirl, missing the opportunity to build an environment where they and their teams could truly thrive. Through a simple but powerful exercise, the team defined the cultural attributes they wanted to build, model, and sustain. Together, they identified specific behaviors to support these attributes, such as celebrating wins across teams, and flagged behaviors that could erode the desired culture. This thoughtful process gave the team shared ownership of their cultural vision and a roadmap for implementation. By designing culture intentionally, they built morale, enhanced collaboration, and established stable ground to move through the transition more effectively. Excavate concerns and address obstacles early. Even the most optimistic teams harbor doubts during times of change. Creating a forum for team members to share concerns without fear of judgment can bring issues to light and prevent them from festering. At a Southern organization where cultural norms discouraged ruffling feathers, the HR leader suspected some unspoken dissent about a new organizational structure. Through one-on-one interviews, we asked each team member, "What concerns or challenges do you see with this new structure?" The exercise revealed a surprising alignment. Many shared similar, previously unvoiced concerns. By surfacing these issues, we facilitated a session to build mitigation plans and address challenges head-on. The team left feeling more connected, relieved that their concerns were heard, and more confident in their ability to make the new structure work. Transitions are inevitable for leadership teams, but long-lasting chaos doesn't have to be. By fast-tracking trust, establishing clear norms, clarifying roles, designing culture with intention, and addressing hidden concerns, teams can navigate change with purpose and agility. These strategies aren't just about surviving disruption. They're about unlocking the cohesion and collaboration that drive meaningful impact. With the right focus and commitment, transitions can become opportunities for transformation, setting the stage for a stronger, higher-performing team. That's all today from Fast Company. Talk to you tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.